Alrighty. Good afternoon and welcome to the Springfield Central State High School 2021 Sports Awards Ceremony. My name is Mr. Gerke and I'm the Sports Coordinator here at Springfield Central State High. I'd like to welcome our Principal, Miss Ann Lawson, and Deputy Principals, as well as our special guest speaker, Steph Hancock, for this afternoon. Welcome also to our parents, family and friends, staff and students watching the ceremony from afar. Due to the current circumstances, we have had to make this Sports Awards ceremony for 2021 a digital platform event. Although the year, much like last year, has been one like no other, it is pleasing that we are able to celebrate your achievements. Sport allows us to develop our resilience when things do not go our way. And I have the belief that your success this year is a true testament to that. Please be upstanding for the National Anthem performed by Peyton and Lexi Kuru Ikapau.
All strength and all, let us rejoice. Oh, we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for two. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, and let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Thank you, Peyton and Lexi. Please be seated. I would now like to invite Jared Cumner to the podium for the acknowledgement to country.
Grumba Biggie, good evening. My name is Jared Cumner and I'm a descendant of the Waka Waka and Bundjalung people. Before we begin today, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land on which we gather here today and pay my respects to the elders, both past, present and emerging.
Thank you, Jared. I would now like to invite Miss Lawson to deliver the principal's address.
Thanks very much, Mr. Gerke, and a warm welcome to everybody to our annual Sports Awards event, which provides a wonderful opportunity to celebrate together the sporting achievements of Springfield Central students. Hello to our parents, carers and friends who will celebrate with us remotely. Today I'd like to share some important characteristics with you all of what constitutes a successful sporting team and organisation, which has significant takeaway values for us all, both on the sporting fields as well as in life. I thought particularly of Mrs. Gilvary in my selection of rugby union to illustrate my point. She is a huge fan of the sport. I'm not sure if she will be too happy with the rugby team that I've selected, but I think I will still have a few fans sitting in front of me. Who here supports the All Blacks? Yes, I knew it. I was pretty confident. Is that Mr. Appleby with his hand up as well? So, Mrs. Gilvary, how do you feel about the All Blacks? A big shake of that, a bit of a... I know if Miss Miller was here, she would certainly be happy with my selection. So, love or hate them, there's no doubt that they are the superstars of rugby union. And the book Legacy by James Kerr reveals the leadership and cultural blueprint of the All Blacks that has ensured success. I would like to share some of the thought-provoking mantras that can be applied to any sporting team, business, or indeed a school wanting to achieve excellence. There are 15 mantras in the book, but I'll just share 4 with you today. So mantra number 1, sweep the sheds. Never be too big to do the small things that need to be done. So it would be, I would imagine, easy for the All Blacks to develop huge egos and to get carried away with their success. After all, they have dominated the code, they have millions of adoring fans. But the expectation with their team is that they literally, after and before every game, contribute to cleaning up and indeed sweeping the sheds, which translates to cleaning up the smelly dressing rooms. So it's how the All Blacks express and practice humility, which they marry up with pride. So we could also take that in terms of the work involved in a team. Who are the people who are helping with the equipment? Who is helping set up? Who's asking their teachers what they can do to contribute to that part of a successful team? Mantra number 5, learn from one another. So team members from any organisation should be humble, hungry, and smart. Coaches especially want players who want to learn and develop their game, who constantly strive to improve. The All Blacks actively encourage players to share learnings and mentor each other, as well as taking responsibility for ensuring they themselves remain competitive. Mantra number 7, embrace expectations. Aim for the highest cloud. Dream big is the message behind this lesson. Successful people set their expectations high, have a plan, and try to exceed them. And finally, just for today's purposes, mantra number 14 is be a good ancestor. Plant trees you'll never see. This is a moment where All Blacks are asked to leave their jersey in a better place. In a nutshell, it's about individual players adding to the legacy of this great team. True leaders, by being stewards of the future, can simply outlast the competition. Character is highlighted here, and character takes a higher place in the All Blacks than reputation, because your character is what you really are, while your reputation is merely what others think you are. So, very simply, you can all ask yourselves the following questions and channel the All Blacks' legacy. And the 3 questions are: how can you be better? How can you make the team better? And how can you make the future better? I'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate you for your participation, your dedication, talent, and the spirit that you bring to your sport, whether it be a team pursuit or as an individual. I thank you for representing your school and doing this with pride. And I definitely believe that you have made the future of sport at Springfield Central much brighter and much stronger. And for that, I thank you. Parents and other family members who are listening, our sporting commitments and achievements could not happen without your support. I thank you for your interest, organisation, and realisation of the great value sport can play in a young person's life. The third group in the partnership is our staff. With World Teachers' Day coming up at the end of this month, it is timely to show appreciation to the Springfield Central staff who contribute to our sporting program. I thank you for your care, your expertise, your organisation, and realisation that part of being a great school is valuing and supporting opportunities for students to compete in sport. The result of those three groups working together well, as they do at our school, is the absolute thrill of not only winning, but being part of a team or achieving as an individual. And this is what we are celebrating today. Can I finally thank those people who organised today? Mr. Gerke, Ms. Coupland, Mrs. Kilvary, and of course the HPE team. It certainly takes confidence to do that, and I know that they put their heart and soul in making sure that this ceremony was going to be fantastic for all the students. Again, my thanks for your contribution throughout the year and attending our Sports Awards ceremony today. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Lawson, for your kind words. I now have the great privilege of introducing the 2021 House Captains who will be assisting with the running of the afternoon ceremony. In Apollo House, we have Chelsea Byes and Cooper Jackson. In Artemis House, we have Anthony Nguyen and Eden Ferdinands. In Athena House, we have Levi Zinpun Sulele and Carlia Ward. And lastly, in Poseidon House, we have Summer Barnford and Kundai Mapenzawuswa. Today, we are gathered to celebrate the outstanding achievements of students from Springfield Central State High School. As this is a formal occasion, we ask that all students hold applause until the end of the announcement of each category. Please enjoy the media presentations throughout the afternoon as they'll give you an insight into our sporting events this year. I'd like to invite Artemis House Captain Eden Ferdinands and Miss Jenkins to the stage to announce our swimming age champions.
We started the year with a splash at our inter-house swimming carnival at the Bunzamba Swim Centre. This year brought a change in the format with all Year 7 and Year 12 students attending. It was amazing to see so many students in their house colours lining the pool to cheer on their swimmers. Overall, the day was a huge success, with all students giving their all whilst in the pool and cheering on their house participants. Thank you to all of the members of the PE department for organising the swimming carnival this year. The winning house on the day was Apollo. Please hold your applause until the end, and congratulations to the following students. Swimming age champion boys 12 years Riley. Girls 12 years Lily Shanahan. Boys 13 years Daniel Hamway. Girls 13 years Anna Hedder. Boys 14 years UN Ruby. Girls 14 years Zara Brimble. Girls 15 years Amelia Ole. Boys 16 years Jalen Lakuta. Girls 16 years Reese Laws. Boys 17 years Cooper Jackson. Girls 17 years Shania Lewin. Boys 18 to 19 years Anthony Nguyen. Girls 18 to 19 years Alia Nuku. Please congratulate the 2021 Swimming Age Champions. Can we now have Apollo House Captain Chelsea Byes and Mr. Veccaria up on stage to announce and present the awards for our inter-house cross country?
Our annual Inter-House Cross Country Carnival was held on the first week of Term 2 due to COVID lockdown. This event was held at the Springfield Central Sports Complex. The Cross Country Carnival was incredibly tight competition this year, with Apollo narrowly winning the carnival. Congratulations to all students and staff involved on the day, and to Mr. Veccaria and Mr. Garkey who organised the carnival. Please hold your applause until the end. The award winners are Cross Country Age Champion, Boys 12 years, Diego Caladeo. Cross Country Age Champion, Girls 12 years, Freya Schwarz. Cross Country Age Champion, Boys, Girls 13 years, Bridget. Cross Country Age Champion, Boys 14 years, Braden Edwards. Cross Country Age Champion Girls 14 years, Maya Thompson. Cross Country Age Champion Boys 15 years, Alex Hamilton. Cross Country Age Champion Girls 15 years, Edie Rolson Clark. Cross Country Age Champion Boys 16 years, Phoenix Bossart. Cross Country Age Champion Girls 16 years, Taniqua Bannerman. Cross Country Age Champion Boys 17 years, Thomas Russell. Cross Country Age Champion Girls 17 years, Taya Beckes. Cross Country Age Champion Boys 18 to 19 years, Harrison Tini. And Cross Country Age Champion Girls 18 to 19 years, Chandra Kotsia. Please congratulate all the award winners. I now would like to invite Artemis House Captain Anthony Nguyen along with Ms. Tobeck to the stage to present the award winners for the Athletics Carnival.
The Inter-House Athletics Carnival was held in the first week of Term 3, as well as a variety of lunchtimes in weeks 8 to 10 in Term 2. There were a huge number of students that showed up to compete and support their house. Congratulations to Apollo, who took out the Athletics House champions by a slender margin. And a massive thank you to the PE staff and everyone involved in making the day such a success. The Athletics Age Champions for 2021 are Athletics Age Champion Boys 12 years, Riley. Athletics Age Champion Girls 12 years, Freya Schwarz. Athletics Age Champion Boys 13 years, Lachlan Bartlett. Athletics Age Champion Girls 13 years, Jacqueline Adore. Athletics Age Champion Boys 14 years, Shay Bricknell Lehman. Athletics Age Champion Girls 14 years, Maya Thompson. Athletics Age Champion Boys 15 years, Alex Hamilton. Athletic Age Champion Girls 15 years, Harmony Nuku. Athletics Age Champion Boys 16 years, Ahmed Berstigi. Athletics Age Champion Girls 16 years, Taniqua Bannerman. Athletics Age Champion Boys 17 years, Thomas Russell. Athletics Age Champion Girls 17 years, Taya Beckers. And Athletics Age Champion Girls 18-19 years, Alia Nuku. Please join me in congratulating all students. Thank you, Mr. Beck. Can we please have Athena House Captain Kalia Ward and Mr. English to present and announce the awards for the Summer Gala Day Sport Competition?
This year saw the Yagara District Inter-School Sport Competition continue with the Gala Day format, where all teams played in a round-robin competition with the top teams proceeding to the finals. Our year started with 9 teams participating in the summer season, with our students participating in basketball, futsal, touch football, and volleyball. Congratulations to all students involved in the summer season. Each year, we award a Most Valuable Player award to each school representative sports teams in each season. The Most Valuable Player is awarded to the player who shows a high level of skill, teamwork, and sportsmanship while carrying out our core values of respect, responsibility, relationships, and resilience. Please hold your applause until the end of the announcements of our MVPs. The award winners of our Most Valuable Players for Summer Inter-School Sports are Year 7-8 Girls Basketball, Janita Kanayan. Year 7-8 Boys Basketball, Travis Gumurete. Years 9-10 Girls Basketball, Charlotte Healy. Years 7-8 Girls Touch Football, Janali Wiles Enterman. Years 7-8 Boys Touch Football, Shay Bricknell Lehman. Years 7-8 Boys Volleyball, Kavan Robert. Years 7-8 Boys Futsal, Jude Waller. Years 9-10 Boys Futsal, Harry Singh. Open Girls Touch Football, Taya Beckers. Open Boys Touch Football, Jesse Burley. 9-10 Girls Touch Football, Tyler Vavau. 9-10 Boys Touch Football, Liam Hutchinson. Open Boys Volleyball, Bryce Nuku. Open Boys Volleyball, Jason Iono. 9-10 Boys Volleyball, Travis Prasad. Congratulations to all students as well as coaches who went out of their way to organise and train the teams. Can we please give them a round of applause? I would like to invite Polo House Captain Cooper Jackson, Poseidon Captain Summer Barnforth, and Mr. Margosis to the stage to present the awards for the winner inter-school sports competition.
Congratulations to the following most valuable players. 7-8 Boys Rugby League, Bo Burley. 9-10 Girls Netball, Ella Guy. 7-8 Girls Netball, Natalia Woolley. 11-12 Girls Netball, Gloria Palmer.
9-10 Girls Volleyball, Zalia Wallace. 7-8 Girls Volleyball, Julian Corrald. Seven, 8 boys soccer, Xander Morris. 7, 8 girls soccer, Caleb Masters. 9, 10 girls soccer, Taylor Stanway. Please congratulate all award recipients. I would now like to invite Artemis House Captain Eden Ferdinand as well as Miss Booby to the stage to present External Competitions MVP Awards.
Our Gala Day sports season would not be possible without the dedication and hard work from our wonderful coaches. There is so much time and effort that goes into coaching before and after school, and the students are incredibly appreciative of your support. Thank you to all the staff that have been involved in the sport this year at Springfield Central. This year, our teachers went above and beyond, giving up their weekends and after-school times for students to participate in more competitions than ever. As a school, we had teams participate in external netball and volleyball competitions in addition to the Gala Day competition. The most valuable players from these competitions are Volleyball Queensland Senior Schools Cup Open Boys, Micah Haidua. Vicky Wilson Netball Competition Open Girls, Ava Jonason. Vicky Wilson Netball Competition Junior Girls, Hayden McLeod. Please congratulate all MVPs in 2021. Thank you, Miss Booby. I would like to invite Miss Poole and Poseidon House Captain Summer Barnforth to present the MVP award for the powerlifting.
This year was the first year that powerlifting was offered at Springfield Central State High School. We hope to increase participation rates next year and continue to make this an annual event. A special shout out to Miss Poole for creating, hosting, and organizing the entire event. In order to win this award, students had to perform a squat, a deadlift, and a bench press. All students trained extremely hard leading up to the competition, with the hard work paying off as the competition was extremely tight and lots of PBs being lifted. The award for Best Lifter goes to Martin Romana. And Most Improved Lifter to Zach Mashford. Can we please congratulate our lifters? Can I please ask Chelsea Byers and our special guest for this afternoon, Steph Hancock, to the stage for the Springer Sports interview.
So, hey Steph, thank you so much for coming out this evening. We are all very thrilled to have you join us. It's not every day that we have the opportunity to speak to a member of the world champion and also a premiership winning superstar.
I don't know if I'd call me a premiership winning superstar. There's 13 other players on my team. But thank you very much for having me. And firstly, congratulations to everyone so far that's received an award. Takes me back, sporting school awards. You all look really fit. And I love that everyone's wearing their uniform properly. I think that's great.
Yeah, so behind us we have all like your major achievements throughout your career as a rugby league player. But what would you say was your best achievement?
Well, I am a bit of a dinosaur. I've been playing since 2003. But I'm going to take... I've had a lot of head knocks, sorry. No, honestly, winning State of Origin last year. It was my final game. That's probably up there, but winning the first, or not winning the first ever World Cup, but we never beat the Kiwis. Up until 2013, over in England, was the first time Australia beat New Zealand. That was at a World Cup, so that was probably right up there as well. And then the 2017 World Cup here in Australia, we beat the Kiwis again, so that was a pretty big deal. And then winning an NRLW premiership, the first ever one, was pretty cool as well.
Yeah.
But I'll stop there.
That's amazing. And how did you start off in rugby league?
Yeah, so like I said, I'm a dinosaur. I think I was 8 years old, sorry. My dad played for the Kangaroos and for Queensland in the first ever men's state of origin. And I grew up in a little country town, had 12 people in my class, and 8 of those were boys. So footy, everyone played rugby league. My dad coached my younger brother, who's a year younger than me. And I think there was 20 boys from our little town. Used to train in Killarney to play for the Warwick. It was Eastern Suburbs, Hornets. So I used to tag along just to go and hang out with my mates. And then somehow I got roped into playing footy, which I was happy about it.
Yeah. So, well, playing in the 1990s, I'm assuming there wasn't much rugby for women. What was it like? Oh, yeah, sorry. Can you tell us what it was like to play as a young female in the male-dominated sport?
Yeah, so it's not like it is now. I feel really rude that I'm not facing everyone, sorry. It's not like it was now. You could only play rugby league until you were 9 years of age. So once I hit the age of 9, I had to find another sport to play. And my dream was always go to the Olympics for athletics. I used to throw the javelin. Went to World Juniors in the year 2000. So yeah, that was my ultimate goal. I dislocated both my shoulders doing some weightlifting at training and had to give javelin away because I was a bit silly. I went a bit crazy in the gym and lost all my flexibility and ended up like the Hulk with these big traps. So I couldn't throw a javelin anymore, and then decided to take up footy. That was when I was 21.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, before you did athletics and javelin and all that?
Yeah, because rugby league, unfortunately, back then, there was a Brisbane women's competition for open players, and then that was pretty much it. So unless you were 18 years old, there was no way you were playing rugby league.
Yeah. Well, was there any times that you felt was hard or you felt like you needed to give up?
Yeah, it's easy to give up.
Yeah.
That would have been pretty easy. 2017, it was a World Cup year. I'd never missed a selection for Australia since the year 2004. I was unfit. My mental health probably wasn't the best. I didn't get selected for the first time ever in the Australian team. And I was absolutely devastated. And I can replay that conversation with my coach whenever you want me to, because it's something I'll never forget. And then knowing it was a World Cup year, and the men's team and the women's team were all going to be in Australia together for 3 months. So it's pretty cool hanging out with like Jonathan Thurston and Cam Smith and all those guys. So I snapped my finger as well. So it had to be wired and pinned. And until you hurt your hands, you don't actually realize how much you use them. So that really hampered my recovery coming back with like weights and doing all your bands and all sorts of different things. So, but I was determined. It was going to be my 4th World Cup and I wanted to captain it and I wasn't going to miss it. So I don't think I've ever been more determined to get something achieve something in my life. So I did everything possible. Went to bed early, ate the right things, did all my training, made sure I showed up everywhere on time. It was just all the little things. And yeah, I got to captain my country at the World Cup that year.
And how was it like being captain for your country?
I hate public speaking. If no one can, I get really nervous. I promised my daughter she actually comes to this school.
Really?
Yeah. And that's the only reason, well, I shouldn't say the only reason why I'm doing this, but I don't usually accept the whole public speaking thing because I'm terrible at it. But I forgot your question, sorry.
It was just like, what was it like being like a captain for the country?
Yeah, I loved the on-field stuff and stuff with just the team. But when it come to public speaking and media appearances and press conferences, I used to stay in the sheds and try and get one of my teammates to go and do all the talking. I try to do my talking on the field and not so much off it. But it was honestly, it was an honour to captain my country.
Yeah, and did you have any regrets during your career?
Yeah, my biggest regret would be not doing recovery. Like we used to, and you are all very young, back when I was in my early 20s, we used to finish a game of football and then go celebrate, just go and party. No ice baths, no stretching, none of the, what we know now with, like we used to just have a coach and a manager. Now you have a coach, an assistant coach, an S&C coach, an attack coach, a defence coach. You got your physio, you got your team doctor. You got more staff members than you do teammates. So if I knew all those little things and how important sleep, food, what your diet is, what we know now, yeah, I would have done or tried a lot harder with my recovery right from the word go.
Yeah. And what motivates you most as in your profession as a rugby?
Yeah, like I said, I grew up in a little country town. So yeah, a facility like this at my school wasn't even this big. But to have access to, like you guys have got the best fields. Like I would have loved that at your age. You guys probably think, what is she even going on about? But I just think if a young, and it doesn't have to be just a girl because I'm female, but if anyone, girl or boy, from a remote country town can see that I can achieve what I've done, at least they can sit there and have that little dream that if she can do it, then so can I. And especially this day and age when, I mean, the cars are faster. Yeah, my mum probably drives like an old nana, but just everything that we have today, you're just so grateful for, and you just think, if I can do it, a young kid living out at Gundawindi can do it. That just, yeah, it makes me happy.
Yeah, definitely. So many of us dream of being a professional athlete. Is this dream a wonderful dream that you can appreciate as you get caught up in the moments for what you've been doing?
Yeah, unfortunately, women's rugby league, we're semi-professional, so we haven't actually got to the whole professional stage yet, but that's what we're obviously building on. The NRLW only kicked off 2 years ago, so 2018, and we have 4 teams in that competition, and you actually got paid to play. You had a pre-season, and then you only played each other once, so it was like 3 games and then the grand final. So to have an actual competition in NRLW, that's unheard of. But I think people need to, like I said, it's semi-professional. I'm still a full-time police officer, full-time mum. Like the boys that play NRL, they get to play football for 26 weeks. And then, well, if you look at the Panthers, they've been living it up last week, but good on them, they won a grand final. But they don't have to worry about going to work 2 days after they've played, sore as buggery, can't even get out of bed. Yeah, I get to go and wrestle with offenders at the Logan District Watch House. And being a full-time mum, that's a job in itself, if you ask me. I don't know if any of you know my daughter, but I know she's a good kid. But yeah, it's hard being an officer, full-time mum, trying to get all my training in. I just signed with the Gold Coast Titans this year. Yeah, unfortunately the season got postponed till the start of next year, so the NRLW will kick off before the NRL season next year, which is still pretty cool. So I'll start work at 6 o'clock in the morning, finish at 2, drive down to the Gold Coast, hopefully get there before 4 o'clock, depending on the M1. For those of you that have your driver's license, the M1, if you've experienced it in the afternoon, it's not the best. But yeah, then I train from 4 o'clock till 7:30, and then I live just down the road, so you can imagine the Gold Coast back to Springfield Lakes is a decent sort of drive. And then you got to commit to that at least 4 times a week, and then training's on Saturday morning, so that's just pre-season. So yeah, it's pretty full on. Yeah. But yeah, obviously, if you love something enough, you're gonna absolutely have a good go at it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, finally, Steph, we have students in the crowd who are all competent sports people. Do you have any messages of inspiration or advice that you'd like to give them?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, I don't know if many of you actually know too many female rugby league players, but to me, what the senior players instilled in us was no matter what you do off the field, what you do off the field, obviously that usually counts more than what happens on the field. What the women's rugby league girls have prided themselves on is you've probably never seen too many women players in the spotlight out in the media, because we pride ourselves on pretty much the mantras that the principal spoke about, the All Blacks. We all want to do the right thing and leave the jersey in a better place. So I could go on a lot about this, but there was a coach, his name was Graham Murray. Sadly, he passed away in 2013, just before we went over to the World Cup in England. And he told us there's 3 things you girls, I think he called us Sheilas, but he said there's 3 things you girls need to listen to me and actually just do it. And I don't want any arguments, not that any of us argued, but he said, always show up on time, which to me is massive. Always say please and thank you. And you taught that when you're young, so hopefully that sticks with you. And the third thing was always wear whatever jersey or uniform that you're representing with pride. And I just think if you can stick by those 3 things, you can't fail. So yeah, that's probably my biggest advice. Just remember, everyone has a phone, so no matter what you do, social media is real, and you can't really delete that stuff if someone else has recorded it. So just always do the right thing. It's pretty easy.
Yeah.
I'm not just saying that because I'm a police officer.
Well, thank you so much for joining us this evening. You are an absolute pioneer in your sport, and many female athletes will have a more visible and distinctive pathway because of what you have helped and how you inspired us. So thank you so much. You have definitely been an inspiration to all of us, and I'm sure everyone here appreciates you for giving up your time to come and talk to us today.
Thank you very much for having me.
Well, before you leave, please accept this gift on behalf of Springfield Central.
Springfield Central State High is part of the Yagara District for Representative Sport, where we are part of the Central Comets District, competing against 34 other schools, including many private schools. With the increase in the number of schools and students, being selected in a district team to compete at the Met West Trials has become even more difficult. Being a district representative in 2021 is an exceptional achievement, and we are proud to congratulate the following students on their individual success in their chosen sports. Could you please hold your applause until the end of the announcements? Tanika Bannerman, cross country. Taya Beckers, cross country, athletics, and touch football. Chandray Kutsia, cross country and athletics. Alex Hamilton, athletics. Adam Harron, athletics. Bodhi Eichen, athletics and volleyball. Travis Prasad, athletics. Jazan Tani Elu, athletics and rugby league. Maya Thompson, athletics. Jackson Gosner, softball and baseball. Kira Cooley, football. Joe Williams, volleyball. George Yelter, volleyball. Darius Ford, basketball. Tobias Falmuina, basketball. Harmony Nuku, rugby league and touch football. Tyler Vival, rugby league and touch football. Rugby league. Jesse Burley, touch football. Alia Nuku, touch football. Emily Fielding, touch football. Chantel Sabritsky, touch football. Caleb McKay, AFL. And Alex, AFL. Congratulations to all the district representatives. Can we please give them a round of applause? I would now like to call up upon Athena House Captain Kalia Ward as well as Mr. Grant to come to the stage to present the following awards for Met West representatives.
As mentioned earlier, the Metropolitan West region comprises of 5 districts in excess of 100,000 students from more than 200 individual schools. Students from our school compete against students from other districts and, if successful, are selected to represent Met West at the Queensland State Championships. Congratulations to our 2021 Met West representatives. Chantal Sabritsky for 13 to 15 years girls touch football. Harmony Nuku for 13 to 15 years girls touch football and 14 to 15 years girls rugby league. Jackson Gosner for 13 to 15 years boys softball. Kira Cooley for 16 to 19 years girls football. Chandray Kutsia for 10 to 19 years girls cross country. Aston Jackwitz for 13 to 19 years boys hockey. And Alia Nuku for 16 to 18 years girls touch football. Please join me in congratulating all Metropolitan West representatives. I would now like to invite Poseidon House Captain Kundai Mapensuaswa and the coaches of the winning teams, Mr. English, Mr. Buller, Mr. Birkin, Ms. Thomas, Mr. Margosis, and Mr. Griffiths to come up and represent the district premier teams with their awards.
Some of our sporting teams had great success at their gala day and were able to overcome the competition to bring back the district premiership. Congratulations to the 9-10 boys volleyball, 9-10 girls touch football, open girls touch football, 7-8 boys rugby league, 9-10 girls netball, and open boys basketball teams. For the 9-10 boys volleyball, we have Daniel Onyegoziri, Sritam Vitla, Travis Prasad, George Yeru, Dylan Kaka, Stanley Y, Amid Brestin, Josiah Norman, TJ Maturoa, Bodie Aiken. Please congratulate these district championships. For the 9-10 girls touch football, we have Sahar Mohammadi, Jaskirin Kaur, Harmony Nuku, Taniqua Bannerman, Chantal Sobritsky, Vanhira Pelpola, Shine Guttenbill, Jay Tran, Jordan McLeod, Tyler Vavu, and Bianca O'Grady. Please congratulate these district champions. For the open girls touch football, we have Kalai Kahotia, Talia Kahotia, Peyton Kurayakopo, Alia Nuku, Eden Ferdinands, Tiana Aminga Jones, Taya Beckers, and Jessica Anderson. Please congratulate these district champions. Seven Eights Boys Rugby League, we have Bo Burley, Xavier Yese, Roman McCarthy, Xavier Vavu, Cody Harper, Lyrics Va, Travis Gumaramate, John Eze, Tyson Aminga Jones, Gordon Nash, Braithen Edwards, Travis Dirksen, Chev Kimber, Ephesian Tusa, Kai Honaki, Cameron Boyd. Please also congratulate these district champions. For the 9-10 girls netball, we have Reese Laws, Lexi Kurayakapo, Mahina McLaughlin, Hannah Little, Grace Sukani, Jezan Tanalia, Tyler Vavu, Harmony Nuku, Chloe Davis, and Ella Guy. Please congratulate these district champions. For the open boys basketball, we have Caesar Collins, David Onyegozari, Kyle Vincent Cook, Louise Torres, Darius Ford, Joshua Fletcher, Malachi Jokani, Aaron Gerlin, Don Chirakundi Sonal, Brian Bernardu, Christian J. Relanigo, Sachin Bedi. Please congratulate these district champions. Our inter-school sports season would not be possible without the dedication and hard work from our wonderful coaches. There is so much time and effort that goes into coaching both before and after school, and the students are incredibly appreciative of your support. Thank you to all staff that have been involved in sport this year at Springfield Central. Please congratulate all district premiers in 2021. Thank you, teachers. It is now time to present this year's Springfield Central Team of the Year. Could I please ask Mr. Griffiths and the coaches of the district premier teams to stage to present the award?
Thank you, Kundai. 2021 saw a number of teams represent the school in a variety of competitions with some excellent results. This year we had 6 different teams win their Yagara District Grand Finals and therefore progressed through to the Metro Finals, where their season finally came to an end in either the second or the third round. All 6 teams gave it their all in a superb effort, always working as a cohesive team and displaying positive sportsmanship towards their teammates, the opposition, and the referees. As a result, it has been extremely difficult to split the 6 teams. However, the team of the year is the Year 9-10 Girls Touch Football Team. Could the 2021 Team of the Year please make their way to the side of the stage? The Year 9-10 Girls Touch Team were dominant in their district competition, finishing the Gala Day competition undefeated. This team always demonstrated our 4 core values, and this assisted them in making it to the third round of the Metro Finals. We look forward to seeing how far this team can go in next year's 2022 competition. In no particular order, I would like to invite the Year 9-10 Girls Touch Team and their coach, Mr. Buller, to the stage to accept their medals. Sahar Mamahadi, Jazz Kaur, Harmony Nuku, Taniqua Bannerman, Chantal Sabritsky, Vinhara Popola, Shine Guttenbiel, Jay Tran, Tyler Vavau, and Bianca O'Grady. Can we please give them a big round of applause? Thank you, girls, and Mr. Buller. It is now time to announce the House of the Year. To announce this award, can we please have Mr. Tucker to the stage with Ms. Lawson to present the award?
"2021 was a very unusual yet exciting year in terms of our inter-house carnivals and lunchtime house cup events. Many of these events saw a number of setbacks due to COVID-19 and bad weather. However, with resilience and unwavering hard work and determination from our staff and students, we were still able to complete all events. Despite all of the restrictions and setbacks, the events that were on offer for our students to contribute to house points were the swimming carnival, cross country, and athletics carnival. Without further ado, I will announce the houses in order of their place and points. In 4th place, we have Poseidon with 2,195. In 3rd place, we have Artemis in 2,370 points. 2nd place, we have Athena with 2,399 points, which means that Apollo is the 2021 House of the Year with 2,758. Could we please have the Apollo House Captains to the stage? Is our Apollo House leader here as well? No. Miss Thomas will take it, apparently. Well done, Apollo. Congratulations to other houses as well for your hard work through the year, and special thanks to the house captains, all house captains, for their hard work behind the scenes. I'd like to now invite Mr. Gerke back to the stage with Miss Lawson for our special guest, Miss Hancock, to present the Sportsperson of the Year awards.
Thank you, Mr. Tucker, and congratulations to Apollo House. I'll be presenting the Junior and Senior Sportspersons of the Year. So I'll start with the Junior Sportsman of the Year award. So the Junior Sportsman of the Year award is presented to a male student in Year 7, 8 or 9 whom has the highest representative points through 2021. The recipient this year has always displayed true grit and courage whilst competing, continued to share their passion for sport and displayed resilience and respect in doing so. He competed in swimming, cross-country and athletic carnivals, being awarded the school's age champion for athletics. He is a true all-rounder, competing in the rugby league team, touch football team, being voted the MVP for that team as well. He is super competitive young athlete with a bright sporting future ahead of him. The winner of the Junior Sportsman of the Year is Shay Bricknell-Lehman. The Junior Sportswoman of the Year award is presented to a female athlete in Year 7, 8 or 9 whom has the highest representative points through 2021. A gifted athlete who excelled in her age group, she showed strength and perseverance in all her sporting endeavours in 2021. In her age group, she was successful in winning the cross-country carnival, crossing the finish line well ahead of the other competitors. In terms of athletics, this young athlete was a standout, often beating competitors in older age groups. Once again, she was awarded age champion for athletics and went on to represent our school in District Athletics Carnival. We look forward to seeing this Year 8 student further develop her sporting abilities over the coming years. I am pleased to announce the 2021 Junior Sportswoman of the Year is Maya Thompson. The Senior Sportsman of the Year award is presented to the male athlete who competes in the Year 10, 11 or 12. A talented athlete who excelled in his tough age group. He showed great resilience and perseverance in his sporting endeavours in 2021. He was successful in winning the cross-country carnival, showing he's a fit young man. In terms of athletics, this young athlete was amazing in his to watch in his events. Once again, he was awarded age champion for athletics and went on to represent our school in District Athletics Carnival. This athlete is highly respected by his peers and staff alike, and we are eager to all watch this athlete grow in the super competitive age group, and we wish him all the best. Congratulations to the 2021 Senior Sportsman of the Year, Alex Hamilton. The Senior Sportswoman of the Year is presented to a female athlete in grade 10, 11 or 12. A standout athlete. This year's recipient competed in both the athletics and cross-country inter-house carnivals, being awarded the athletics age champion. For both cross-country and athletics, she earned district representation. She also represented Springfield Central in the summer inter-school sport competitions, where she was a key member and awarded MVP in her school and district touch football team. This young lady may go about her sporting achievements in a quiet manner, but she is not one to be underestimated. I'm pleased to announce the 2021 Senior Sportswoman of the Year is Taya Beckers. Can we have it, please? Have a sorry, can we please have a round of applause for our Senior Sportsman and Senior Sportswoman of the Year and Junior Sportsman and Junior Sportswoman of the Year? Can we please have Kundai Mapenzua and Cooper Jackson back to the stage for the vote of thanks?
As our afternoon draws to a close and we reflect on the amazing sporting achievements of our students, we would like to thank the many people that have contributed to our students' success and to the success of this afternoon. Thank you to our senior leadership team and School P&C Association for your ongoing support of sport in our great school. Thank you to our special guest, TBA Steph Hancock, for sharing your story and for your invaluable advice that I know many of our athletes appreciate. Thank you to Rebel Sports Orion for your continued support of Springfield Central State High School. And thank you to Mr. Tucker, Head of Department HPE, and Mr. Gerke, Sports Coordinator, for the countless hours you put in behind the scenes and for organizing tonight's event.
Thank you to all our dedicated HPE staff members who have organized carnivals, coached sporting teams, and supported our students this year. Often their names get overlooked, so I will quickly go over their names. Mr. Birking, Mr. Buller, Miss Bube, Miss Canaris, Mr. English, Mr. Grant, Mr. Griffiths, Miss Jenkins, Mr. Jorgensen, Miss Lee, Mr. Margosis, Miss Poole, Miss Thomas, Miss Tobeck, Mr. Tucker, and Mr. Vekaria. A big thank you to parents, caregivers, family, and friends of the students of Springfield Central State High School. Without your support, our students would not be successful as they are. And finally, to the students, congratulations on your amazing achievement this year. We can't wait to see you back next year bigger and better than ever. We would like to now invite Peyton and Lexi Kurayakopo and all our house captains back to stage to lead the school song. While these students make their way on the stage, all students and staff in the audience, please stand and sing along.
We get up, we get ready for a new day. Start our journey to learn and do good in every way. And reach our glory. We are Central students. We will learn to do what is right, to make this a brighter day, and help each other to scale great heights. We We strive each day to do our best with responsibility, relationships, resilience. Starting with respect, we are Central students. We will learn to do what is right to make this a brighter day and help each other to scale great heights.
Thank you, Peyton, Lexi, and our house captains. We are lucky here at Springfield Central State High School to have a large number of teachers who, through their own love of sport, want to offer as many opportunities to you to experience the joys and passion that come with sport. I would like to offer my sincere thanks to all coaches, Mr. Tucker and Miss Fletcher, our previous head of department, for all their work over 2021. Congratulations to all award recipients, and we wish you all the best in your future sporting endeavours. Thank you.